It's Taylor Swift going country again, y'all.
Inside Kendall's 21st birthday bash with Harry Styles.
And Gigi is called out for not being thin enough.
All that and more on today's rundown. Hey guys, hey Erin, did you see that baseball game last night?
Something about the Cubs, right?
Yes.
They won something?
Yes.
I don't know, because I was busy watching the CMAs, sorry. Okay, so you guys, so Taylor Swift made her big return after 3 years to the CMA Awards last night, surprising everybody by coming out to present Entertainer of the Year. The award went to Garth Brooks. She opened her heartfelt speech by explaining what Nashville means to her.
It's been almost 13 years since I came to Nashville with a dream of being a songwriter and a recording artist. And I learned so much about what it means to be an entertainer from the remarkable artists in this arena tonight. That's just one of the reasons why I feel so honored to present this next award to any one of these 5 outstanding nominees for Entertainer of the Year.
She looked so sexy. And you guys, a couple of days ago, the Better Man song for Little Big Town hit #1, so it makes sense that she would be there. So I'm also curious if this means that Taylor's going to do more country music now.
Well, no, it's kind of weird because she hasn't made an appearance at the CMAs or anything country related in a few years. So the fact that she was even invited and even chose to accept an invitation kind of hints that maybe, but she has been writing a lot of songs. She wrote a song for Little Big Town recently that's incredible.
So good.
And it's just kind of a reminder, like, Taylor Swift still has that country heart somewhere in there, and I kind of miss it.
She needs to get back to her roots. I liked her singing some country music, but somebody else who was singing some country music last night that surprised everyone was Beyonce. So she made her country debut, you guys, performing her little twang song from Lemonade called Daddy Lessons, and she performed it with the Dixie Chicks. The Dixie Chicks have been performing this song on tour, so I'm sure this just made a lot of sense for them to collab with Beyonce. And actually, if you want to get that duet, you can, because it's released today on SoundCloud, and it was so good. And I think that people forget that Beyonce's from the South.
Totally.
She has Southern roots, and that song is a country song.
I wonder if we're gonna see them do this duet again. I'm sure we will.
The Dixie Chicks sure hope so.
Yeah. Well, Demi Lovato was busting some moves in the boxing ring. She was hanging out with Rocky. Demi hopped in the boxing ring with none other than Rocky, aka Sylvester Stallone. She shared a video on her Instagram. I guess the two met up at Unbreakable Gym on Hollywood's Sunset Strip. And guys, Demi's got potential. Watch.
Go get it, Dave. Double jab. Here it comes. Here it comes. I slipped.
Demi hilariously captioned the vid, just knocking out Rocky, easy day at Unbreakable Performance. Hashtag no big deal, hashtag boxing legend. This isn't that surprising because Demi's got some serious moves when it comes to boxing.
Yeah, and she's been boxing for a long time. She's posted a lot of videos and photos of herself doing it.
And she has this boyfriend, this new boyfriend.
Supposedly Luke Rockhold or whatever.
Yeah, he's like a UFC fighter, like, he fights for a living.
Yeah, so I wonder if he set this up, or if Demi set this up on the side, or if Sylvester Stallone's like, I want to stay in with the millennials, let's hang out.
That's probably what it is.
Happy birthday, Kendall Jenner!
Happy birthday.
You're the big 2-1 today. I barely remember my 21st birthday, so I hope you remember yours. I think you will, though, because it was so documented everywhere between paparazzi and her friends posting photos. So she celebrated having a dinner in LA last night at a restaurant called Catch. Her family was there. It was really cool. Then she changed clothes. She looked amazing. She headed to Delilah for a 20s themed bash. At dinner, she wore this sheer little reptile-inspired jumpsuit and changed to this little custom-made, teeny 9,000 Swarovski crystal dress. I can't even say Swarovski because it's just so plush and lush. And on Instagram, she called her dress, quote, vintage Paris Hilton vibes, which is funny to me.
Paris Hilton was all about the Swarovskis.
Is it Swarovski? Swarovski. who cares? I can't even afford Swarovski crystals.
It's pretty.
They're just pretty to look at on Kendall Jenner. Also, Kim and Kanye went out to support her sister. They made an appearance at the party around midnight, and Kim even got on the microphone and said something about Kendall. The whole family was there. Even Caitlyn was there. The only two people that were missing, though, were Rob and China. Kylie showed up wearing this see-through shirt and bra. A guest who was in attendance also told People magazine that 3 of Kendall's rumored love interests all showed up, including Jordan Clarkson, Travis Scott, and you guys, Harry freaking Styles apparently showed up to this thing. The party had its own Snapchat filter too, of course, and Kenny, you guys, got a Rolls Royce for her birthday. No big deal.
This blows my mind. I don't know, like, maybe she had amicable splits with all of these guys.
Yeah.
But once I broke up with a guy, I would literally go out of my way to never see them again, let alone invite them all to the same birthday party.
Me too. I just think that shows that Kendall Jenner is probably better than we are.
Yeah, like way more mature than I'll ever be in my life. One of Kendall Jenner's BFFs, Gigi Hadid, is in the news today because Tommy Hilfiger, the designer, admitted that Gigi is not as thin as other models. And yes, like Aaron, the internet is freaking out. In an interview with Yahoo Style's Josie, Tommy Hilfiger played a game called Tommy Time. The designer was asked to react to photos from his past, and he took a trip down memory lane to his first time working with Gigi. It was at New York Fashion Week, and Tommy said something along the lines of, our casting director said she doesn't really fit because you know she's not quite as tall as the other girls, she's not quite as thin. So they put a red, white, and blue poncho on her. So basically he was kind of saying that because she wasn't as tall and wasn't as thin, they covered her up.
Yeah.
Which sounds awful. And then to kind of clarify, he said that regardless of her being basically all covered up in comparison to the other models, that photo still got millions of hits online because she's just such a natural beauty, and that was what prompted him to kind of seek her out and collaborate with her. But so it kind of ends well, but the way that this starts, it's kind of like straight up an insult.
Yeah, well, here's the deal. The modeling industry, it's no secret that they want these girls rail thin. I mean, all of these girls usually look like they have, you know, problems with food and body issues. They all look so thin, and it's really hard, honestly, as just a normal human, to look at those clothes and be like, I want to wear those clothes because it looks so strange on these really thin girls. So I never feel compelled to buy that anyway, you know? So I think I'm not as shocked because I know this is the truth. I did beauty pageants for years. I know what people say about women's bodies behind closed doors. But I'm glad he actually admitted this, because I think when you start to admit your issues with women, women start to rally around each other. And I think I kind of like that Gigi still works with him because it seems like he's coming around to the idea slowly but surely. And I don't want to see rail thin girls who are trying to conform. Now, if they're rail thin and they can't help it and that's just their body type, that's totally fine. But to have to conform your body to this image that is so unrealistic is so sick to me.
Yeah, because you know Gigi Hadid is such a hard worker when it comes to fitness as well. Like, we see her kick butt. Like, she does all those dance classes, she's boxing all the time, and that is just her body. She is athletic. Yeah. And that is a gorgeous, sexy thing. So in a way, I think Tommy Hilfiger was telling the truth. Yeah. But it's kind of nice because this kind of opens up, like you said,
conversation.
Totally. Well, I guess Tommy Hilfiger must have gotten some serious slack, understandably. So he released a statement and he said, Gigi is truly the definition of a Tommy girl. Her magnetic personality is bright, confident, and always optimistic. I've known her for many years and I'm extremely proud to have her as the ambassador of my brand and as a collaborator of our collections. Any statement to the contrary is completely false.
Is it though? If it's a quote that you said, is it completely false?
Like I said, I think he was honestly telling the truth, and he's old-fashioned, right? He's been in this business a long, long time. It's 2016. This is not the norm anymore.
Yeah, the only thing that I did not like about this statement is he didn't address the fact that her body is beautiful.
Yeah.
He talked about her personality being beautiful, which it is. Her body is also beautiful.
Right.
Why didn't you say that? He needs new eyeballs. Have you seen this girl? she's freaking beautiful.
Yeah, she's so hot.
This story made me so upset. I'm like fired up right now. Did you watch the CMAs last night, or did you watch the Cubs win it all in the National Championship? World Series last night. What did you watch? Let me know in the comment section.
Well, I was watching the Cubs at the National World Competition of Sports. No, the World Series. I was watching it. It's all right.
I'm a basketball fan, okay?
Yeah, but seriously, you guys, I do want to know what you think about Tommy Hilfiger's comments. Gigi and Tommy do have a line together, so do you think that she should stop working with him? I know a lot of people are angry, but I want to know what you guys think, so leave it down in the comments.
Yeah, play nice in the comments. Thanks for watching, and we will be back here tomorrow. For more Quick Love to find out if a Beyonce plus Adele collaboration is in our future.
Or click to the right to witness Ariana Grande murdering her boyfriend. Oh yeah, you'll see.